Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book review on Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Now this is the third and final book in the Illuminae files, and this book was just everything that I wanted, that I was expecting. It was just more than what I expected, and I absolutely loved it. I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5 stars because it was just so fantastic. Now this book review will be spoiler free, so if you have not read Obsidio, no worries, you won't be spoiled. But if you haven't read Illuminae or if you haven't read Gemina, then you will be spoiled for those because obviously this is the third book. So you're gonna be spoiled for the first and the second. Now I'll go ahead and leave both of my non-spoiler reviews down below. So if you're interested, definitely go check those out. Now if you don't already know, this is a young adult science fiction and it is set in space, but what I love so much about the setting in Obsidio is that we are back on Corinza 4, the planet that was attacked at the very beginning of Illuminae. And I love the fact that we're going back there and seeing kind of like what happened after all of the attacks, because not everyone died in the attack and not everyone got to escape. So there are still survivors left on Corinza, and I thought it was just fantastic to see that setting. Now, Obsidio starts 7 months after the attack on Corinza, and we are following two new characters, Asha and Riz. Asha is Caddy's cousin, and she is back on Corinza, and Riz is actually a bi-tech soldier, and he just got stationed on Corinza, and he is actually Asha's ex-boyfriend. So that really adds a twist to the story. And also we are following Nick, Caddy, Hannah, and Ezra, and they are now on the assault vessel the Mao, and they are on their way to Corinza to try and save some of these survivors, and they're also trying to make their way to the Muggle, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the jump station on Corinza in order to basically escape bi-tech. Now this book took me, it didn't take me long at all to read actually. I read it in 2 days just because it was so fantastic. I couldn't stop, but it is definitely wordier than Gemina. There is a lot of surveillance footage in this one, so there's a lot more words and not as many emails and pictures and diagrams and stuff like that like in Gemina, but it's still fantastic. As far as the ending, I was really satisfied. I felt like it was a great finale and it wrapped up everything so beautifully. We got all of our questions answered, and I was just really happy with the ending. And yeah, I'm very satisfied, and I love how it ended. So as I mentioned, we are following 2 new characters, but we still get to see Caddy, Ezra, Nick, and Hannah, which is great. I love when my characters are together so much. I think that's what I loved so much about this book, and one of the reasons why I loved it so much is because we're finally getting our characters together, like the 4 of them together. When we keep jumping back and forth between those 4 and then Asha and Riz are fantastic. I love those 4 characters together. I love the dynamics, and it's just, it's really good. I still stand by what I said in my review on Gemina, which is Caddy and Nick are my 2 favorite characters, and Ezra, honestly. Like, I loved Ezra in Illuminae, but I think Ezra in Obsidio really just kind of took it another notch. I love his sarcasm so much, but just Nick's personality is just, it's fantastic. His sarcasm and his humor and just his persona, he acts like he's super macho and strong. Well, he is strong, but he acts like he's like just like super macho and this like crazy badass, but really he's kind of a weenie at times, which is fine, and that's just what makes his character so great. And Caddy, she's just an all-around badass, and I love Caddy so much. So I love seeing those characters again, and I do enjoyed Asha and Riz. Now, just like with Illuminae and Gemina, not only did we have like our overall plot of trying to escape Bitech, there was also like an internal struggle going on as well with like Aiden and the like mutant aliens in Gemina. Well, in Obsidio, same thing. We've got some crazy stuff going on, an internal struggle between like what's happening, along with basically trying to escape and fight for their lives from the Bitech attack. Okay, well that is pretty much all that I have for this non-spoiler discussion. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. If you've read the first 2 books in the series and you haven't read Obsidio yet, I highly recommend reading it because, as I said, it is the best one, I think, of the series, and you won't be disappointed. At least I hope you won't be disappointed. I wish that the series wasn't over, but unfortunately it is. So that is pretty much it for this video. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the book Obsidio, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!